Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Himeji remastered map. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. I've got tons of material in the middle here, and I'm probably going to choose somewhere in the middle here. Maybe the 2. I think the 2 might be my best bet. The 4 doesn't quite get to the choke point that I want it to, although it guards here. Doesn't guard against the breaks here, though. This would allow me to play for this area back here as well. I'm going to go here. This allows me to have viewpoint over the 1-point hold, or not 1-point hold, but the +4 in the back. So I could potentially play for this. Maybe black goes on the 4 here. Makes it a little bit more difficult for this, but I've got so much material in the middle in this +8 that we're going to want to go for that. This is the final map in the brand new Feudal Japan map pack that we'll be looking at here on the channel. I'm going to move myself over to the right-hand side so we're not at risk of conflicting into anything. You see the bonuses on the board. Hishi Gate here, the territory out here in Moat on Lily Steps, 1-point hold over that Hishi Gate +3. That's going to be a very common cap spot on this board. Up in Knee Gate, which is a 3 territory +3, going to be very common as well. Those are the 2 +3s. Newgate, Regate are +4s. West Garden +6. Moat, Rogate, Hagate, Tenshu all +6. And then Bison Gate or Bison Gate, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, is a +8 if you're able to hold it. This is Himeji remastered, so it's not an advanced version of the Himeji Castle map. The Himeji Castle map includes all of the surrounding areas around the Himeji Castle, with then the castle courts and the castle itself as the inner bonuses on that map. This map is just the castle inside, maybe the courts as well, but just the inner portion of that. And it's actually larger, too, in terms of total territories. I think it's like 6 territories bigger, if I remember correctly, or 4, something like that. But I don't love where Black's cap is actually very good. This is a very strong capital on this board, especially with these 2 blizzards down here. Forces a lot of movement up into you. The only way around black, actually, in the center of the board here is up over the top and around down this way. I think we're going to want to play for this back area. I'm going to start a push here. If there is somebody capped here, I'm hoping there's not. Okay, blue is back here. Blue, who knows where I am capped, mind you, is back here. So guess we take our card. I'm going to hit him out of other parts of the board at this point. I'll leave the 4 in front of him. He may as well hit it. I may as well force him to hit it because... one moment. Apologies. Fergus is getting into spots he shouldn't be getting into. Hopefully blue got bad dice on that 4. He didn't at all, so that's tremendous. Yellow has botted. I got a bunch of troops here at least. But this certainly... blue behind me, this was the one thing I was hoping. I was just like, maybe somebody doesn't cap back here. And what does he go and do? What does he go and do, I guess is what I meant to say. He goes and caps back here. So... makes my life a little bit more difficult. I guess I could have tried to take the split +4 here off of this material, rolled into this spot, and held this for a turn. But the 4, black's 4 there is just not helpful, and black doesn't knock blue out of here either. Blue gets very good dice on me. Only had to hit 1 extra territory, or I guess two territories in here. So... I'm going to come off my cap and break him. I'm not going to let this guy hold a bonus behind me. We're just going to have a quarrel here in the early game, I guess. Red lost his capital. He's only getting 6 to start. That's the 3 extra troops. No cap for him. I would assume... my guess is the red guy, he's quit. So, red is gone. And, of course, the bots can't help but place next to me. It's very frustrating. I would love it if it rolled a 5-on-3 here. I don't think that's going to happen. Red doesn't even try to play the game out. That lost a troop. Interesting. But yeah, we're not going to let blue hold here. Hopefully he's holding completely off cap. Horrible dice. Whatever. Oh, look at I mean, look at this absolute baloney. Look at this, dude. Attacker's advantage, and I'm losing more than he is. He's going to go... This is actually a terrible play. This might be a horrible play. He's going to go back for this here. This might not win. It does win. And he doesn't lose a single stinking troop. You got to be kidding me. And now I'm going to lose my cap to yellow. Or red, actually. I mean, that's just very aggravating. He rolls a 4 onto 75% roll. I'm rolling 100% rolls. Okay, he got broken by black at least here. I mean, what the heck is this? I roll a 3, I lose 4, and then I roll a 4 and lose 4. That's just stinking ridiculous. Oh, this might be good. If yellow can stay off here for at least half a second. I think red's going to roll me, though. No, he's back. He's going to take my capital. Because I think... Did purple get... Oh, purple got 8. He's got one of the +3s then, right? Yeah, yellow's going to take my cap. Oh, he doesn't. Well, red will take my cap. Just got to hope it fails the 5 on 2. Or it doesn't roll the 5 on 2. That'd be nice, too. Now, I know blue doesn't have that bonus back there, so at this point, I need to bolster myself. Look at this cap, bro. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Please roll off. All right. This is fine. We roll up from here. We know black broke blue. So we will at least live. It's very annoying that just happened, though. Blue should hopefully roll through black here. And then we go and break him again. Because at this point, if you choose to cap behind me like this, I have no... I don't like you. I, by default, don't like you. Because he knew I was here, right? He knew I was here. He chooses to cap behind me. It's very... And it's not even a good capital. I probably would have been better off capping directly next to me. It doesn't defend against the break on the bottom. So I guess that's where we probably try to break. And if black's still in there, which I don't think he will be, then maybe we hold this bonus. The cat has settled down. He stopped rubbing his head on the microphone. Obviously, yellow right next to me here is not great. It's also possible the bot stacks here with its troops on the next turn and breaks. Keep an eye on that. Because it rolled off the cap, but it didn't roll into here. We had a Fergus sighting in today's video. That's nice, at least. I don't think... Oh, if it didn't place that quickly, it's not... Yeah, it's not put in here. So we'll try to take this underneath. It almost might be more beneficial. If there's troops here, I don't even think I try to break. I think I just hit here and call it a day. Get back to cap. But... I'm not... There's no point in trying to break him right now. I think he's going to come through here and hit me. But if I magically hold... Yeah, look at this. Alright, now we're going to break him. Because he's... Look at this stinking guy, dude. Look at this guy. Oh my God. What an... He's not defending his cap again, guys. He's legitimately not defending his capital again. Pulls 4 troops forward. What a dingus. But he's probably got a bunch here now. And I don't have a trade in, so... It's not great. Yeah, he defended here. I should have just gone everything on the cap here again and blasted through him. It sucks, because it's like clearly not a very strong player. Skill-wise. But annoyance-wise, he's got something going for him. I'm not even sure what black's doing. Black hasn't held a bonus this whole time, but he seemingly is doing something somewhere. We haven't really seen any more troops added to the capital there. Oh. An MIA? I hope not. He had good positioning. This map is interesting, though. I think it suffers from the same issue I think that Edo City does. That especially with blizzards, that some of these bonuses are just way too strong. Like a 1-point hold down here that's this easy to take, only 5 territories, really probably shouldn't be a +3. It's a guaranteed 1 point. You know, if it's like a blizzard 1 point, like you sometimes get 1 point Spain or something on the Europe Advanced map, I think it makes some sense to have it be +4. But in this case, because there are never any additional entrances to this, unless you have portals on, it's a pretty crazy position. Yellow's still, yeah, he's still getting 10. So my assumption is Yellow's got the Hishi Gate +3 and then double capital down here. He took Red's cap on the first turn. That would be my best guess. Now, I don't have a trade right now, which is not great because we don't want Blue to roll my capital. But Blue has been very, you know, I'll get 12. We'll get 12 here. I doubt he has 8 here. Probably has less than 8 here. He put more troops than that in front of me. Now, I would trade. I don't know. I mean, I'm in a tough spot where I just probably won't have enough troops on cap if Blue trades. So I kind of need to try to hit him. I don't know. I'm not going to sack my troops into him if it's too many here. Oh, yeah, he had exactly 8 there. I'm not going to hit him right now. There's no point. Maybe my cap survives a 17 on 10. He trades, or yeah, he's going to come sack into me. Hopefully this fails. No. +2. Cool. Black spotted. This doesn't, see, the problem with this is if Blue doesn't actively kill me here, I get lucky and live. Because Yellow, I don't think will find me down here. So if Yellow sees that my cap got rolled, there's 2 things that could happen here. One, Yellow either steals this capital. Okay, Purple's gone from, oh, because Black didn't hit him this time. Black has probably been actively breaking Purple every time up there. It's getting 16. West Garden's a huge bonus. I didn't realize how big that was over there. But it's a huge bonus that actually is only a 2-point hold if you're able to snag it. So not too bad. Interested to see who Purple's hitting right now. I don't know. It's not over because if Yellow trades early, I get a decent trade in here. I get a 12 trade with a +2 in the courtyard, which is right in the middle here. Yellow just gets 10. Kind of hope he sets early. I don't know that he will, though. There was some red up here. I don't know if Black... Yeah, he does. So we'll get the 12 trade with a +2 here. So we can... What's the path of least resistance to this capital back here? It is... We'll get +3, +2. So this will have 6, +12, 18. Boom, 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 boom. Take his cap in the back, and maybe we have a trade on 3 where we can devastate him. That would be pretty karmic in the Justice Department. The fact that he went -2 on the capital, though, these low-level capitals, like anything up below 100 lately, have still been so brutal for the defender. They don't feel like they're having the dice that they should have. I would have traded in on that previous turn. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we go this way then. Yes, to give him an artillery. If he comes and sacks into me, we can probably kill him. I had artillery on my other trade. Purple will trade in. We'll get a 20 trade here. Who's laughing now, Blue? And I get it, right? Like, technically, I aggressed him first. Not even, well, no, I'll leave it as technically. I aggressed him first. The reason I say technically is because at the end of the day, I had the cap here on Bludgeoner's Wall. He had Daimyo's hold. And like not a cap here, but he had this territory. So he saw that I was capped here and he still chose to cap behind me. And I understand the logic of, well, he's in his own bonus, you're in your own bonus, but also if you're going to cap behind me like that, you've got to expect to be hit. That's my greater logic behind it. It looks like he's bailing on us. So purple really in the driver's seat of this game, unless yellow hit him hard enough. It's possible that yellow hit him hard enough. Blue quits. It stacks next to me here, so it's a harder take for me. Black still has its capital somehow. It's a lot of troops in there. If I could sneak in and steal that. Now red is up here. I think I have to get a little aggressive on this turn, especially if blue's out of here. It's funny. This is what is really funny to me about the game of Risk is I lost my cap twice, once to a bot, once to a regular player. And obviously I've gotten very frustrated, but I stuck with it. Now, blue's chances were lower. Certainly not an ideal situation for the blue player to find himself in. Not being on a trade and kind of being in this situation. But at the end of the day, like, the moment these guys get full resistance, or they're like, I can't hold a bonus. I don't have the bonus anymore. They bail. But I don't know that blue's inherently eliminated here. If these troops that it put, you know, I'm not going to, if he doesn't open up pathing to me, I'm not going to be able to take his capital. Purple, let's get out of here, right? Yeah. There's not a whole lot of black left, I don't think. I could go here, take this way, go up top. At this point, I'm kind of searching for red and black. Because if he doesn't complete either of these eliminations, which he does not, the door is at least a little bit open. Yellow's still getting 10. Oh, yellow quit. It's me versus purple. That's something. I need to play really aggressively here then. And hope, you know, maybe black is... Oh, purple rolled through black here, though. So I think black is down here, fairly weak. Purple might have way too much of the board right now. We essentially have to trade in and go investigate. I think if the end of red is up here, there's a potential that I still survive here. It just depends on what purple's board vision looks like and his ability to capture some of these eliminations. Because yellow is quit, black and blue are on the fritz in terms of, like, they won't return, I don't think. Black will flag on this next turn. We are going to trade early. There's yellow there. I'm going to send 11 this way. Is this the end of black? No. Yellow is up here. What? Alright, that's good at least. Purple may try to come eliminate me. I'm actually going to sit here. The goal behind this is if yellow doesn't have a trade-in, I've boxed it out. So I have a set now again. We leave this to purple and just hope this is going to break me. We leave this to... No, it doesn't. Okay, sweet. So we leave this to purple and just hope he's not able to chain all of these together, although he's going to get red here at minimum. Unless he somehow messes this up. Like, over-aggression here with not enough to... That actually might be huge. He may not have enough to kill red back here. I think he will, though. Or overconfidence for the yellow kill. He does trade off of red. That's the problem. He probably wins here. He probably wins here. I need him to mess up this pathing. Because any additional eliminations he gets here, like if he sits there, it's not a great play. A split here would be great. That could be good. He will fail the yellow kill here. If he comes through here and rolls the cap, he won't. I don't think he'll have enough to get this. Yeah, he won't. So he's got to come off the 30 now to come grab the... He stops. So we get yellow. Oh, I hope yellow doesn't trade. Should fortify forward to this. Fortifies forward to here. Interesting. Don't trade. Don't trade. Because we have this set. We can get 4 cards off of this. 3 cards off of blue. And those will up trade-ins a bunch. Hit down. Okay. Now blue won't trade me. Did that lose a bunch on that? No. But I get the bonus. I get 11 and 30. I think I have to eliminate yellow first here. Because there's too much risk in losing on this cap here. So I think the way that I do this is I set it off of yellow, we eliminate blue, and then we set it again. Because blue will trade me. And I should have enough to get blue after getting yellow. And then we can run through a bunch of purple, who's probably on a trade-in himself. There's yellow. That'll set me. Eliminating blue here will set me. I'm not going to add anything. I'd rather just have the defense back here. Make sure we win this. Oh, this could be the best comeback we've had in a while, everybody. I was very frustrated in the early game, but we'll leave these troops on capital. We're hoping for a trade on 3 here. We got to break every bonus of purples. Ah. He might be able to cap run with a trade. Do I have a trade? I don't have a trade. Hopefully he gets bad dice here. He's very slow. That is the benefit that I have, is he may not even get to this 9 here if he tries to clear everything of me out. He's very much not quick. And as long as I have cards back here, I might be okay. He's certainly at an advantage. This is a very strong capital here. He goes positive. He goes positive on a capital. But you see how slow he is. I don't know that he even makes it to the 9 here. I'll have a card into this. He's going to have to allocate troops back here. We just got to hope he doesn't end up sitting on a 1-point hold. We got to hope that these troops, the 35 sits on like here. Like, so I can get in the back here and break both of these bonuses. That's really the key. I think he's unfortunately going to be right here. So he'll get a lot of troops on this turn, but he won't be on a trade-in at all. Got to move the cat. Or, hang on, everybody. He let me hold way too much board. He let me hold way too much board. That should be the game. Oh my goodness. Look at those dice. Can't see, bud. Fergus is on the desk. Not the best dice there, but... Oh, he quit. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be a lesson that adversity can be overcome. The purple player has flagged. And did we get a trade in? We do. So I'm gonna world down this one. I feel like we've earned it this game. There's gonna be a little bit of muting of my microphone in the early portions of this game. We had Fergus being a menace in the... obviously now he's fine, but being a menace. That's why I had to mute initially when I took a step away. Being a little bit of a menace, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Let's do it. Let's do the old world dom. You guys can see the whole board. I don't know what was back here. 3? Okay. This isn't a very large map. I think the purple player had sound play, but trade on 3? No trade on 3. He's just very slow. Probably playing on mobile would be my guess. But if you're playing on PC or mobile, turn off your camera animations if you have them on. You'll get a bit faster with that. That's for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's take a look at the ranks. I like this one. Bonuses, I think, are a little bit too strong, but we pulled out. We played for the eliminations. Everyone in this game was a beginner. Blue player, buddy, if you're going to cap behind somebody, you got to be ready for everything. You traded in early to sack into me and then didn't remove me. I think in that position, he had to fully remove me from that area, which he had the means to do, right? We saw the 7 come forward. He could have just sat that on the capital and fully removed me from there with the 9 that was left over afterwards. The issue is I'm on 5 cards. I'm obviously going to come for you. So let that be a lesson. Apologies for any frustration that I had in this game, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.